Tehching Hsieh is a pioneer of durational performance. He made a series of 5 performance art works, where he conformed to simple but highly restrictive rules throughout each year. Cage piece, a year of solitary confinement in a sealed cell without any communication with anyone. Time clock piece, a year of punching a worker's time clock in his studio on the hour every hour. Outdoor piece, a year of itinerancy, moving from place to place, living without shelter on the streets. Rope piece. A year of being tied closely with a rope to another performance artist, Linda Montano, whom they both cannot touch. Then, a year of total abstention from art activities, followed by a 13-year-long period of making art but not showing it publicly. In all of his works, he reveals the human condition. The act of being alive, or living, simply means the passing of time. When he strips down to the essentials of living, he reveals that living is an imprisonment within the body, within the constraints of time. Hsieh aims to explore ways to represent time and use time to measure one's existence. He saw that everyone is living their lives by working hard, yet what they're merely doing is passing time. He used art to consider if time is a personal or cultural construct. He questions the use of 1 year, 1 revolution of the Earth around the Sun, to be the basic unit of measurement for time and for our age. We celebrate birthdays each year. Yet we will always be unable to gain a true understanding of time, of its immense and extensive scale of duration. We can easily comprehend the duration of a second or a minute, yet we are unable to imagine how a year feels like. Yet we use it to determine one's paycheck, one's jail time to answer for one's crimes, one's anniversary, one's life and one's existence. Hence, he explored the notion of time by framing his performances to a year, to truly represent time and its effects on one's corporeal body. Time is only felt when it is prolonged to an effect, and this could be understood and appreciated when seeing the documentations of his performances, where he put his body through the test of time. In his cage piece, Hsieh locked himself in a wooden cage, furnished only with a wash basin, lights, a pail, and a single bed. He deprived himself from all means of communication and cultural stimulation, no talking, reading, writing, listening to the radio or watching the TV. Through his work, Hsieh displayed the palpable immensity and emptiness of time, of life as the filling of time. When we strip our chase for grades or the next paycheck, our Netflix binging or walks in the park, our social gatherings and alone time, what we're really doing is passing time, and Hsieh reveals that through his performance. His work, along with the other 3, also questioned the concept of freedom and constraint. He reveals the irony of living, having the freedom for thought, but bounded by the corporeal need and necessities of action and speech, nourishment and living. He reveals the human condition where mankind is free to use his time however he wishes, yet he is bound by time and slowly deteriorating over time. One can never be free from the passing of time. In Time Clock piece, Hsieh punched time. Every hour, the sound signal produced by his watch reminded him to stamp a time card in a sign-in machine and take a photo at attention. The result is a silent stop motion of portraits, revealing the passage of a year in 6 minutes and 4 seconds. The hair grew longer, and his body coursed with reducing vital energy, trembling and mutating, gripped by the process of temporal disfigurement. Hsieh represented time through his body, and also revealed cultural rationalization of time where many lives chose to subject themselves to institutions of capitalized labor. In Outdoor piece, he banned himself from entering any form of shelter, revealing the human desire for a sense of belonging. Without any objective other than to survive, he released himself into a stateless state, vulnerable under the forces of nature and institutions. Despite being free to move about, his aimlessness imprisoned him. Rope piece revealed the struggle of human relationships. To survive, interdependence is crucial. Yet it also ties them to each other's expectations and values. People become each other's cages. In every performance, Hsieh will shave his head to showcase the passage of time on his corporeal body, to signify the mental preparation of a regulated and disciplined body, and to destroy all forms of self-identity, reducing him to just a body that reveals the marks of time. Each performance also has inaugural declarations that come in the form of contractual agreements, guided by a lawyer. These formal legal documents protect the integrity of the artwork, and act as proof that these year-long performances of self-imposed constraints did take place. It even saved him from going to jail when the police arrested him for using nunchucks in self-defense, when he was attacked during the Outdoor piece, as the judge understood and appreciated his legal documents. At certain junctures, he allowed an audience to view his artwork, yet for the majority of the days he performs in isolation. These experiences are documented either in photographs, voice recordings or map annotations to catalog the passing of time and allow others to view his predicament. Hsieh was born in Taiwan, a conservative democracy that was predominantly closed to the outside world. He wanted to become a serious artist, yet felt the limited potential of painting. Knowing that the country might not be the best place for his artistic endeavors, he signed on as a sailor and traveled to the United States. He jumped off the ship and swam to Manhattan to live there. As he pursued art, he felt the shackles of survival clamping him down. He washed dishes for a living and tried to survive. He was always in hiding, avoiding any limelight due to his illegal immigrant status. He felt the irony of being trapped in America, the land of the free. His experiences of alienation and passing time to survive had a strong influence in his exploration of solitude and isolation, the limits of identity, the need to belong, the need to be dependent on others, and the paradox of freedom and constraint. The best way to explore these intangible and unfathomable human conditions is by making his life art. Like the Fluxus artists who blurred art and life, Hsieh made art from his life, from passing time.